In this video, we are going to discuss about how to write a query statement used to change a previously created SQL view. So we are going to discuss how to replace a view, a previously created view. Replace keyword is used. Basically, it means updating a view. So I will give a basic idea about replacing a view, and then we will see the requirements and write the queries. So this is about SQL updating a view. A view can be updated with the create or replace view statement. So we must use this statement to update a view. So create or replace view. This is an example. Create or replace view. View name as select the columns from the table name and give the condition. So here there's an example. Create or replace view Brazil customers as select customer name, contact name, city from customers where the country is Brazil. Now here we will try it ourselves and see the result. There was an error with the example, so I will write my query statement and show you how to update a view. So we will first of all see the requirement and write the query statement. So question number 37. So this is the continuation of earlier shoe center database where we have already discussed about creating a view, and now we are going to discuss about updating a view. So we will see the first question. Which of the users registered with the shop is living in Kurunegala? Create a view for this. Do not use the graphically method for that. So we must write the query. So we must find the users registered who is living in Kurunegala. So the condition must be Kurunegala. So we will write the query. So I will erase this previously written query and write my new query. So this is my query statement to view the Kurunegala users registered on the earlier shoe center shop or company. So here I have written the keyword create view as Kurunegala users. Select all from user. Here I have inner join the table address and city because we need to find we have a condition city name equals Kurunegala. So here I have inner join the address on user dot address id equals to address dot address id. Here I have checked whether user tables address id equals to the address tables address id. Same goes to the inner join city table on where the address tables city id equals to city tables city id. So here I have given the condition where city name equals Kurunegala. So here I will execute my query statement and we'll see whether the view has been created. So here I have executed. So I will disconnect and reconnect to view my Kurunegala list users. So here the Kurunegala users view has been created. We will see the data. User ID, first name Hasita, last name, all the details of the user is shown here. So we'll move on to the next requirement. Update the query statement required to get user ID, first name, last name information in the view created above. So we need to update the above created view, and we need this relevant information only, the user ID, first name and the last name only. So we will write the relevant query statement for that also. So here I will erase my previously written query and write my new query here. So this is my query statement to update my Kurunegala users view as Kurunegala users view, and here I have written select the username, first name, last name because they required only the user ID, first name and the last name. Here I have as previously mentioned, I have inner join the user address table and the city table, and check the condition whether the relevant table's ID equals to the relevant table's ID. Now, for example, user tables address columns ID, user tables address ID equals to the address tables address ID, and I have given the condition where city name equals Kurnagar. Now we will execute this and see. As for now, I think I need to restart to see the view. So the view has been updated as shown here. User ID is for first name, last name. Previously, when we created the Kurunegala users view, all the details were given. Now only the required details are shown in the Kurunegala users view. So we will move on to our next requirement. Create a view to see all the GRN. Must include GRN ID, GRN date, and provide a name. It is not necessary to enter the details of the items purchased here. Use the name of this view as GRN view. Do not use the graphically method to create this view. So here we must create a view as GRN view and include the GRN ID, GRN date, and provide a name. And we must write the query, not the graphical method, to create this view. So here we will write the query. I will erase the previously written query and write my new query here. So this is my query statement to create the view GRN, create the view as GRN view, and here I have selected the GRN ID, GRN date, and first name from the user, and from GRN inner join user, and I have inner join because in the GRN table the user ID is there, so I have inner join the user table and check whether the GRN's user ID equals to the user table's user ID, and there is no condition to be given. So we will execute this and see. Now I think the view has been created. We will disconnect and see whether the view has been created. So the GRN view, here the GRN view is there. You see the data. This is the GRN views data. GRN ID, first name Hasit. So he is the all the GRN. So he has the Hasita and Madhara only has the GRN. So Hasita and Madhava only has here Hasita number 4 and number 5. So Hasita and Madhava only has the GRN. So it is viewed. The GRN view is now viewed. So we will move on to our next requirement. The GRN view you created above includes the details of all GRN purchased items, and rearrange this view. In this view, it is sufficient to display GRN ID, GRN date, first name, last name, product name, quantity, unit selling price, unit price, and selling price. So we need to mention all the details of the GRN view, GRN in the GRN view. So we must write the query without using the graphical method. So we will write the query for that also. So I will erase the previously written query and write my new query here. So this is my query statement to view, to update the GRN view with more details like GRN ID, GRN date, first name, last name, product name, quantity, unit price and selling price from GRN table. So here I have inner joined the following tables like user, GRN item and product. So in use I have checked whether the GRN tables user ID equals to the user tables user ID. And here in the GRN item I have checked whether the GRN item tables GRN ID is equal to the GRN tables GRN ID. And here in the product table I have checked whether the product tables product ID is equal to GRN item tables GRN item ID. Sorry, in the product table I have checked whether the product tables GRN item ID is equal to GRN tables GRN item ID. So we will execute and see whether the view has been updated. So the no errors after executing. I think we must disconnect and see whether the view has been updated or not. So here I have disconnect and reconnected my database. Now here we will see in the GRN view whether the in data here the GRN ID is there, the date, first name, last name, product name, quantity, unit price and selling price. So here's the details of the GRN view with the all details. So that's all for this video. Thank you. Have a nice day.